It's Nolan.
Ooh, ooh, yeah. Man, I done came up out the bottom. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Got fresh like I just hit the lotto. Ooh, yeah. They say money can't fix all your problems. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Well, I say throw it in my wallet. Take it, ooh, yeah. Man, I done came up out the bottom. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Got fresh like I just hit the lotto. Yeah. They say money can't fix all your problems. Ooh, yeah. Well, I say throw it in my wallet.
Yeah, life is a youngin', boy, I was constantly bumming. Couldn't have nothing, never sold drugs. I was on corners with tapes on my bag. Just me and my cousin, my homies was frontin'. Blessing for ladies, my story gets crazy. These rappers can't fade me, I got it. Focus my energy, now we get plenty. Send us the break the deposit.
Measuring the streets, remember the days I was fasting the feast. Checking my bank and I tally the least. Now I get paid for my talent at least.
All of that struggle just made me a beast. I don't know why they wanna play with the kid. I done build everything straight from the mud. Still I ain't never been down with the pig. I'ma do numbers when I drive, stuntin' when I cop. I'ma blow a bag, spinning on the block. Throw it on my girl, let her drop the top. Plus I'm independent, never sign to die. I can never stop, thumbing through the guap. Save a couple racks, put it in the stock. Ice water dripping, splashing on my watch. Flooding out the burgers, I don't see the dog. Ooh, that's my demeanor. Never been nice, but I feel like I'm meaner. Catching that money like I'm a receiver. Give me an inch, I'ma make it a meter. Shawty so high, she done gave me a fever. Dripping so hard, I done messed up my sneakers. Straight out the dirty, I came from the cleaners. I run through the green like a golden retriever.
Ooh, yeah.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. We're going to start this video off real quick with a moment of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody that tuned in to the Kendrick Lamar stream yesterday, everybody that donated, everybody that came through with the super chats and stuff like that. We're going to give y'all acknowledgement. That's why we played the song Lotto. I should have played it during the live yesterday, but I wasn't really thinking. I told you I charge it to my head, not my heart. But we are here for a moment of gratitude, excuse me. So first, we're going to give a big shout out to Azor TV, G12, Chip Osorio, Glitter and Chai, CEO, GH Sunday Shift, CEO again. Big shout out for the double up. Candace E, Sarah B with the double up. Much love and respect to y'all for the super chats. We also have, let me go to my email real quick. I just had this pulled up too. Yeah, what? Okay, cool. Big shout out to Charlotte. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Greatly appreciate you. Tisha Walker, thank you. I meant to get to you the other day. So everybody, much love and respect. Greatly appreciate y'all. Before we also move on, I want to give a shout out to Elliot Wilson, by the way, because yesterday I happened to put this tweet out, and it said, did Kendrick just drop his own Machiavelli on niggas? Somehow, this ended up being posted on Elliot's Instagram page. So he went ahead and screenshotted my tweet, put it on his Instagram. So, you know, shout out to Elliot. You know, we could be a little critical of Elliot over here, but I always express that I respect his work, respect his craft as a journalist. I think some of the things that he does from time to time, you know, could put a little bit of a stain on that history that he's built for himself, but nonetheless, it's still love and respect. So appreciate you, Elliot, for sharing your boy, and for helping to put me in front of your platform to where other people can find out who J Nolan is, even if they go investigate. Because ultimately, it's gonna lead people here to the show. I got some new followers on Instagram and Twitter yesterday too, off of that. Because matter of fact, Elliot was one of them on Twitter. So salute. All right, now let's get to what we really came for. All right. Kendrick Lamar's GNX hit the streets out of nowhere, out of motherfucking blue sky, not the app. And, you know, he ain't waste no time addressing what everybody had already been talking about for weeks, damn near months at this point, is whacked out murals. He got on there and addressed the Super Bowl situation. He addressed how Lil Wayne reacted, and not just Wayne, but his so-called manager, engineer, Birdman, Nicki Minaj. You know, there's a whole regime that came out and screamed out loudly, you know what I'm saying? Juve, Cash Money niggas, you know what I'm saying? Talking about how Kendrick Lamar, let me not put Kendrick in it because most of them didn't even mention his name. But they were angry at the fact that the Super Bowl is going to be held in New Orleans next year. And they thought, expected, or assumed that Lil Wayne was going to get that coveted halftime show. Unfortunately, it just did not pan out in that direction. Again, I've said it numerous times. Love and respect to Wayne. Definitely an influence, definitely an inspiration. But if he didn't get it for this year, who's to say he wasn't going to get it the next or the next or the next? It may not have been in New Orleans, but do you want to be on the Super Bowl stage or not? Because everybody is not going to get the opportunity to perform in front of their hometown. It's just not the way it's going to fucking go. But then he comes out and everybody, that whole regime comes out crying, acting like Wayne was done wrong. And then he doubled down at fucking Louisiana Fest. Now, Kendrick Lamar raps about it on the intro of his new project. And now Wayne is coming out trying to issue some sort of warning, some sort of, leave me alone, don't make me come outside type shit. I don't like this. I don't like the stench that it come with. And I don't like the light that Lil Wayne is putting himself in as a legend and somebody that is to be respected. But playing these types of games, you're going to find yourself getting turned into a song. So here's what Wayne had to say. He said, man, what the God do? I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's put a point in it right there, period. So now you're making it seem as though Kendrick Lamar jumped on his album, said your name out of nothing, out of no reason. He just woke up on the wrong side of the bed and said, you know what? Fuck Wayne today. No, we wasn't just in the same sentence. No, we wasn't just, when I got this Super Bowl opportunity, the biggest opportunity possibly of my career, one of my idols didn't come out and congratulate me, and he's had months to do so. Nigga still ain't even said a fucking fake ass congrats on the same platform where he put this bullshit up. He couldn't just say, he could have not even added the nigga. He could have just said congrats. Nigga still would have known you was salty. But it just shows the level of sportsmanship this nigga got, even though all he do is talk about sports. Right? I just be chilling and they still come for my head. I don't like that shit. But then he comes back. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep, I beg you all. Now, is he talking to Kendrick for the let's not take kindness for weakness? Let this giant sleep? Or is he talking to us as the audience? That is up and open for interpretation. I feel like it's a catch-all. Because you don't come out and say that the day after a nigga album drop, and you know who the nigga is, because you've come out and shown plenty of love and respect to Kendrick Lamar over the years. But somehow in the year of our Lord 2024, you've forgotten how to do so. Very interesting to me. And it ain't like you stood no hard line with your boy Drake, the nigga you signed, the nigga you co-signed, and the nigga that you plastered in front of the world for all of us to see. You ain't really been standing 10 toes behind him. We ain't seen you around the motherfucker in a minute. Y'all ain't got no new music in the pipeline. I understand he's a protege of sorts, but you ain't been over there. So let's not act like you showing some solidarity. Right? No one really wants destruction, not even me. But I shall destroy if disturbed. On me. Love. Now, this is quite ironic. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because Kendrick Lamar, on the very song where he mentioned Wayne, and he went light on Wayne, the nigga Kendrick had already said, if they tell you it's love, just know it's lies. Or something to that effect. I may be misquoting it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The nigga had already foreshadowed and was talking retroactively about other people. But the fact that he said that on that bar in the same song of which Lil Wayne was mentioned, not even diss, I wouldn't even call it a diss. It was just a mention. It was just I see it. I see what's going on. It don't make no motherfucking sense how I've championed you, how I looked out for you, when you was feeling low, you was at the lowest of your career, or one of those low moments. I had to be the one to get on motherfucking live for hours rapping all your goddamn songs from the early times of your career. No, nigga. No. Gave niggas an iconic meme on your behalf. I look out for you when you at a low point thinking of leaving the game. I'm at a high point. You can't even say a simple congrats. Yo, salute to that man. He put in plenty of work. I seen him come up. I knew him since the beginning. He deserved it. Even if I ain't get it this time, I maybe, from one G to another, salute, my nigga. Hip hop still wins at the end of the day. Why is it that I could come up with a better speech in 30 seconds than your motherfucking ass, Wayne? That shit don't got the luster to it that we needed. I'm sorry. So yeah, you got mentioned, nigga. And you knew you should have got mentioned. What are you, oblivious to what really happened this year? Do you not know that your boy got his ass handed to him in front of the world to see? Because Wayne be trying to act like he don't be up to speed on shit. But you sure knew how to get your ass up on stage talking about they ain't like us. Or something to that effect with your little OVO chain on that you tucked right back in your shirt. Just looks weird to me. And if it's, hey, I gotta stand 10 toes with my boy, then stand 10 toes with your boy. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, it is what it is. It ain't like just disappointing, right? You went from a run of reintroducing, because some people have forgot that Wayne was that nigga, and he's been on a feature run of his own. I was gonna say a J. Cole run, but Wayne is one of the originators of the feature run. If you go back to 2006 to like 2012, so he's been on another tier similar to that run in the latter years of his career. People have been, there was a point where a lot of people wrote off Wayne and was like, yo, hey, he might be washed. He's had a string of really good features that have been coming out over the last few years. Niggas been like, damn, Wayne is ready. Shit, when we getting the next Carter album? Talk about a missed moment. Talk about shooting yourself in the midst of all your greatest momentum that you could possibly have by going at a nigga that look up to you. Going at a nigga that got the moment. And it was never yours to have. Super Bowl wasn't guaranteed. I would love to see a certificate or something in the mail where niggas said, congratulations, can't wait to see you at the Super Bowl. I would love to see that. I would love to see where, you and Rock Nation was behind the scenes doing rehearsals, and all of a sudden you just got a call and say, you know what, Wayne, we're going in another direction, my boy. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? I could understand all that. I can even understand the disappointment. Just from wishful thinking. To say, man, I really wanted that. It was an opportunity that I strongly wanted to have in front of my city. But it just ain't the time. It just, it didn't work out the way I was hoping for. But nonetheless, all love to everybody involved. I'm sure we can make it happen some other time. No, you fucked up. So now, if we're to go by what DJ Head says, because him and Gina Views on their show Effective Immediately, they did a live reaction to the album. One of the few people out there that can actually play this music on YouTube. Salute to them. He says, I want to be clear, I can't say too much, but he says, Kendrick sees everything. So if y'all think, and this was in reference to Whacked Out Murals, because the first line in the song is, them niggas whacked out his mural. And that happened just a few months ago. So this is new music. And then it progresses into the Super Bowl and Nas being the only nigga that congratulated him and saying niggas is fake. Niggas is showing empathy to the other side. Bitch niggas relate to bitch niggas, all this other shit. Like, he's going off. So DJ Head says, if y'all don't think this man is connected, y'all have this impression that he don't got a phone. Y'all be hearing these rumors. Homie sees everything. Now we know for sure, because this is one of the first times in a long time that we've had Kendrick Lamar just come out and rap about exactly what's happening in the moment while it's going on. Normally we kind of, when he pops out, he'll reference things that are, you know, kind of universally relevant. He'll talk about, you know, make a political reference while a certain president may be in the office or something like that, which is always going to be relevant during that term. But this is like in the heat of the moment. You notice his current music within the last few months. And as we talked about before, with my other video about is GNX a mixtape or is there another album on the way? We're not the only people talking about this being a piece of a bigger spectrum, right? Because now we got Keem from TDE. And for those of y'all that don't know, Keem is literally TDE in an actual position over there, working with the artists, working with Punch and Top, and this ain't no low-level hanger-on nigga. And I want y'all to see what he say. So he says, everyone happy again, or y'all need another month till y'all need some more. Now, I don't know if Kendrick's dropping again in December. I can't say that. I wouldn't even want to put my personal stamp on it to assume. But a nigga over at TDE say, y'all happy or do y'all need another month till y'all ready for some more gas? Now, a casual might say, J Nolan, that's TDE business, man. He ain't even with them no more. He ain't signed to them niggas no more. He got PG Lane. Y'all keep overestimating Kendrick's connection to these niggas. Well, if you tune in the back on Fig, you got Smack, who's also a part of TDE. He came out and said out of his mouth yesterday while they were streaming, he signed NDAs concerning this very album to not speak about nothing on stream to fuck up the moment. But this has been something going on in the works for months. Right? So all you gotta do is a little bit of deductive reasoning. If you got critical thinking in your fucking brain, you can see the TDE niggas are in the loop. They know what's going on. They recording in the same studio a lot of times. They definitely been invited to the fucking studio. You seen Ab-Soul talking about clear the block, clear the streets. Even Daylight been around and he's not even signed to TDE. He's just there by proxy because he fuck with Punch and them niggas. Extended fam. So if he's alluding to another month, we might be sitting in the same position around Christmas time. We got a whole Thanksgiving feast. This nigga finna give us Christmas dinner too, possibly. Holy shit. Now, I can't say that that's definitive because that could just be figurative language coming from Keem. But we just gonna have to see. But I kind of felt off rip. I'm like, 12 songs. That's a little short coming from Kendrick. 12 is a little short, you know. And just the amount of, we've gone through this already, just the texture and the thought, not to say that there was no thought in this project. I keep having to kind of defend this idea. I'm not saying he didn't put thought into it or anything like that, but just looking at his discography, holding him to his own standard, the level of like the skits, the musicality, the common thread and the theme. He just typically has very narrative based albums. He's a very conceptual artist. This to me feels like this is like side B of To Pimp a Butterfly, right? To Pimp a Butterfly was an ode to the West Coast, but it was ode to classic West Coast. So much so that a lot of hip hop fans felt overlooked or unseen, unheard when that album dropped. They like, yo, this is too jazzy for me. It's too much funk. It's too much this. It's not enough rapidy rap. It's not enough universal sounds on here. Right? So now, almost 10 years later, we got side B, GNX, which is a current West Coast dedication. And if you're from the East Coast, and I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying there's certain people out there that may feel like, okay, the shit is beating, it's riding, it's dope, but this ain't the type of music that I would generally listen to. And Kendrick typically has a mixture of sounds. This is very pointed, very current West Coast, almost hyphy, almost there's a couple Keek the Sneakish moments on there. There's like, you got the Bay influence, the LA influence, you got the LA rappers with their lingo, the twang in their voice, the voice that Kendrick is rapping in some of the cadences and stuff. It is very much like, this is 2024, going to 2025 West Coast shit. We standing on our sound, we standing on our vibe. If you ain't fucking with it, eat a dick up till you hiccup. Ain't that what they say? So I can understand where people may say, yeah, that's dope, that's cool, but it don't fit in with my listening habits on a normal basis. So that's why I say this is kind of like a B-side to that. It's like, okay, you got your classic, now you got your updated. It's interesting. Now where he goes from here, I don't know. We still have that snippet that I showed y'all this morning, that y'all saw clearly, that we talked about this morning, I'll say. From the original GNX trailer of a song that's not on there, and it definitely has more of the traditional Kendrick Lamar sound to it before he starts getting back into his menacing style that he's introduced this year. So I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, Wayne, you talking about a sleeping giant. What does a sleeping giant do to a giant that's already woken to knock a few niggas out, ready to come, you know what I'm saying, in prime condition, right? If you wanna assume that Jordan role, okay. What does Jordan do? And I'm being lenient giving you Jordan. But what does Jordan do today against LeBron today? A nigga that's still flying and dunking and putting the shots up and shit, bitch. I'm still averaging 25 at damn near 40. Don't get wild. Don't stop playing with him before he turn you to a song. Cause your rap beef history has not produced any classics. It's from a nigga that love you. You ain't made no classic diss records. I love that goddamn fuck Pusha T and anybody that love him. Nigga talking shit. He talking out his ass. I'm gonna have to headbutt him. Yeah, that shit was pause worthy. But I liked the line because it was just so ridiculous. I said, hey man, fuck it, man. You ain't gonna be able to pull. You couldn't pull that shit off with him. You definitely ain't gonna pull that shit off with Kendrick. Focus on your art. But I'm still looking forward to the Carter 6. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate Wayne. I don't got nothing against Wayne. I just don't like how he's acting. I don't like whoever's, influencing him or talking to him right now. They're not giving him the right message. They're not sending him the right memos. They're not giving him the correct food for thought to feast on. And that's how I feel on that one. Some people are trying to insert Nicki Minaj into this whole thing, like, oh, Kendrick might be dropping in December. That's why she moved her shit. I hope that's not why. Some people are feeling, some type of way that he dropped on the same day that she did with the Pink Friday. I mean, not Pink Friday, but the Pink Print Deluxe. when a nigga's in their prime, whatever day they decide is theirs, that's their day. You know? And she's still doing numbers. Her fans are still satisfied. Let that woman rest. You know what I'm saying? Let her have her shit. Whatever the fuck it is she wants to do, have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people want to preach division so much. Especially when it's two people that ain't bothering each other. Like this whole Wayne and Kendrick thing, that's warranted because Wayne, as an elder statesman in hip hop, should have known how to handle that with a lot more diplomacy than he did. But just talking about people dropping on the same day and who's gonna sell more, they not competing with each other. I've never, you know what I mean? Let that shit be what it is. She's running her ship. He's running his. He's got the greater consensus of hip hop on his side right now. Let everybody enjoy their shit. Let's not try to spark up drama between Kendrick and Nicki. Just a few months ago, y'all was trying to come up with fan fiction talking about they were going to collaborate on something. Now y'all trying to put division between them. I don't think Kendrick gives two fucks. You know what I'm saying? So let that shit ride. Let that shit die. Okay? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. Oh shit, hold on. Before I go, I got to pull up DJ Head one more time. He says, stay on stream.
Shots are being sent.
You stressed?
I don't even, I'm stressed out. I feel like the second tower was just hit. And I don't even think this is the whole clip.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't have any knowledge, but I would say stay on stream. More to come. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is a fun time.
Just wanted to put that in there one good time. Because y'all know DJ Head be knowing what the fuck going on, but out of love, respect, and the NDA he probably signed too. He can't say too much. He almost cracked though. Yeah, I don't think. Stay on stream. This ain't the whole clip, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay ready. I know I got to, because clearly I can't get too comfortable, or a nigga gonna drop a whole album on my head, and then I'm gonna have to fucking be right here with y'all talking about it. But that's the stuff that we love, man. Once again, be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right. Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit on my almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.